Have you ever wondered how you can avoid the pain and hardship of kidney dialysis? Well, what's the alternative? If so, you're not alone. According to a recent report by the World Health Organization, millions of people are at risk of kidney failure, but the good news is, there are effective ways to prevent it. But what if there were not just one, but 5 alternatives to dialysis for people with stage? In this video, we're going to share with you 5 proven solutions to keep your kidneys healthy and avoid the need for dialysis. Some of these have been shown to give to stage 5 patients up to 4 years without dialysis. Imagine a life where you don't have to worry about kidney health. By following these simple tips, you can significantly reduce your risk of kidney disease and enjoy a healthier, more active life. We'll cover everything from diet and hydration to lifestyle changes and regular checkups, providing you with actionable advice that really makes a difference. Stay with us till the end of this video, and you'll learn how easy it can be to take control of your kidney health. You'll discover practical steps that you can start implementing today to ensure your kidneys stay in top shape. So, don't miss out. Watch till the end and empower yourself with the knowledge to protect your kidneys for life. Maximal Conservative Management, MCM. Maximal Conservative Management, MCM, or non-dialytic care. Let me tell you about 77-year-old Mrs. Smith, who decided to go with Maximal Conservative Management, MCM, also known as non-dialytic care, for her chronic kidney disease. Mrs. Smith has had her share of health battles. She has heart disease and underwent bypass surgery. Her kidney disease diagnosis came 10 years ago, and in 2016, she was supposed to start dialysis as her condition worsened. However, she chose a different path. Her daughter shared, "It's been a year since my mom started conservative management, and her condition is still stable. If she had chosen hemodialysis, it would have meant another surgery to ease the strain on her heart, which her aging body just couldn't handle." Choosing non-dialytic care is more common than you might think. Today, there are clinics that specialize in this therapy. So, what exactly does maximal conservative management involve? Typically, conservative management is for patients with a shorter life expectancy, but that's not always the case. The main goal is to manage health issues caused by kidney failure, such as anemia, and symptoms like nausea and fatigue, while preserving kidney function as long as possible. The treatment often includes diuretics and antihypertensive medications. A decade ago, this might have seemed like a bleak choice, but some doctors have managed to provide their patients with years free from dialysis, enjoying a good quality of life. Activated charcoal. Let me share with you a remarkable home remedy that's proven to be a powerful detoxifier, especially for stage 5 CKD patients. This remedy is none other than activated charcoal. Activated charcoal has gained popularity as a detoxifier. People use it in small doses for everyday issues like bloating, gas, and diarrhea. It's even used for whitening teeth. In emergency rooms, doctors rely on it to treat overdoses and poisoning. Its magic lies in its ability to bind to toxins in the digestive system and remove them. But here's the incredible part: a study involved 9 stage 5 CKD patients who chose not to start dialysis. Instead, they were treated with 30 grams of activated charcoal daily along with non-dialytic care for 10 months. The results were astounding. Their kidney function didn't just stabilize, it improved. All patients saw significant decreases in blood urea and creatinine levels. This study, published in a respected peer-reviewed journal, gives me immense hope. So, what makes activated charcoal so effective for kidney health? This fine, black powder excels at removing uremic toxins, urea-derived toxins, and phosphorus. Uremia, an excess of uremic toxins, causes many symptoms in stage 4 and 5 kidney disease, like itching, swelling, trouble breathing, and nausea. By helping to eliminate these toxins, activated charcoal can significantly relieve the kidney's burden. Several animal studies support that activated charcoal can reduce serum phosphorus, urea, and creatinine levels safely with few side effects. It's even shown promise in stage 3 and 4 CKD patients with hyperphosphatemia, lowering phosphorus levels when taken with food. In short, activated charcoal is incredibly powerful at removing excess uremic toxins and could be a game changer for kidney health. Very low protein diet. The best way to protect your kidneys and avoid dialysis is to prevent those toxins from entering your body in the first place. How can you do this? Through a very low protein diet, VLPD. The VLPD is often used for treating advanced stage, pre-dialysis kidney disease, but it's especially beneficial for those who want to avoid dialysis completely. This diet was a crucial part of the treatment for the 9 stage 5 CKD patients who lived for 10 months without dialysis, thanks to activated charcoal. One major advantage of the VLPD over other treatments is its extensive use. Unlike some newer treatments, the VLPD has been tried and tested on thousands of CKD patients. Although it's not very common in many parts of the world, including the US, it's showing impressive results where it is used, such as in Italy. In fact, I've met people who have maintained stage 4 kidney function for 20 years without significant deterioration, which is remarkable. I'm not the only one who believes in the effectiveness of the VLPD. A large review of studies involving 2,996 people concluded that very low protein diets reduced the number of people with CKD stage 4 or 5 who progressed to end-stage kidney disease. This means that nearly 3,000 people following the VLPD had a lower chance of needing dialysis. The concept behind the VLPD is straightforward: the kidneys are damaged by protein. By drastically reducing protein intake, kidney function can improve. While this sounds simple on paper, it's not something you can do on your own. A very low protein diet requires precise calculations and special supplementation. I've created a whole video on this topic, which you can watch if you're interested. Also, I'd love to hear from those of you already following any kind of low protein diet, whether vegan, plant-based, or otherwise. Let me know if you'd be interested in a video about what works and what doesn't in these diets. I'm planning to make more content on low protein diets and want to know how much interest there is. Now, let me tell you about another detoxifier that's even more powerful than activated charcoal. Gum arabic, also known as the gum from the acacia tree, is a soluble dietary fiber that works like a brush in the intestine, removing waste and toxins. You might find it in everyday products, from candies to cosmetics. As a remedy, studies suggest it can help with diabetes, high cholesterol, weight loss, and high blood pressure. Here's the truly fascinating part: gum arabic has been used to avoid dialysis entirely for an 11-year-old girl with almost no kidney function. According to a study, she lived 4 years free from dialysis, enjoyed good health, participated in outdoor activities, and never experienced acidosis or significant uremic symptoms. This makes gum arabic the most powerful kidney detoxifier known. The girl was also treated with other therapies to support her kidney function, including the VLPD we talked about earlier. While gum arabic is a readily available and affordable home remedy, it's not yet an approved treatment for stage 5 kidney disease. However, its remarkable success has spurred more research. A recent study, published in the Journal of Functional Foods just last week, investigated gum arabic's kidney-protecting properties in stage 3 and 4 CKD patients. These patients had their normal diets supplemented with 25 grams of gum arabic daily for 12 months. The results were astounding. Typically, a patient's GFR, a measure of kidney function, is expected to decline slowly in these stages. Instead, the GFR of patients in this study increased within just 3 months. Even more amazing, a year after the treatment ended, their GFR continued to rise. Researchers believe these effects are due to gum arabic's anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. While more research is needed before this becomes an approved treatment, these findings are incredibly promising. If you think this is good news, it's time to spread the word. Share this information with anyone you know who suffers from kidney problems or whose loved ones do. Awareness is key to making these affordable and effective treatments available to all kidney patients worldwide. Stay tuned, because before we dive into the #1 treatment that could completely replace dialysis, I have some thoughts on the whole dialysis versus no dialysis debate. My thoughts on the dialysis debate. Many doctors see dialysis as the go-to response to kidney failure, believing that prolonging life is the top priority. For some, especially those over 75 with additional medical problems like heart disease, dialysis may not offer a survival benefit and can often worsen their quality of life. European studies have shown that elderly patients on dialysis only lived about a year longer than those who didn't, but most of that extra time was spent in hospitals, traveling for treatments, or undergoing dialysis. That's why some doctors advocate for alternative treatments. If you're looking to avoid dialysis, finding a doctor knowledgeable about these alternatives is crucial. Unfortunately, patients often feel they have no choice but to follow their doctor's recommendations. If your doctor insists that dialysis is the only way, you might need to seek a second opinion from a doctor who supports alternative therapies. There are clinics and doctors out there who believe in and can administer these alternative treatments. One widely accepted alternative in the U.S. today is the Paired Kidney Exchange Program, a lesser-known but effective way to receive a kidney transplant quickly. Understanding your options is essential, and it's important to find a healthcare provider who supports and guides you through the choices that best suit your health and lifestyle. The Paired Kidney Exchange Program. Let me tell you about the Paired Kidney Exchange Program, a wonderful way to find a compatible kidney donor when a direct match isn't possible. Imagine you need a kidney, and you're fortunate enough to have a willing donor, or relative, spouse, or friend. However, compatibility is crucial. The donor must have a compatible blood type and pass tissue typing tests to ensure the match is suitable. If either test fails, a direct donation isn't possible, which can be disheartening. This is where the Paired Kidney Exchange Program comes in. If you and your donor aren't compatible, you can join the program and be paired with another incompatible donor/recipient pair. Essentially, your donor will give their kidney to a recipient in the other pair, while you receive a kidney from that recipient's donor. This swap can involve multiple pairs, creating a chain of donations that helps several people at once. If you're interested in this program, contact your transplant hospital or a transplant hospital that offers an exchange program. They can provide the guidance and support you need to navigate this life-changing opportunity. Thank you for watching our video on. We hope you found these options helpful and inspiring. Have you or a loved one tried any alternative treatments for kidney disease? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your story could make a big difference to someone in our community. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more content, and hit the notification bell to stay updated. Keep taking good care of your kidneys and be good to yourself. This is all for today. Thank you for watching.